mode. Sorry I haven't been uploading as much recently. I've just been trying to lose weight and stuff. Well, not really, but like just trying to, yeah, watch myself in real life. But anyway, this is the Austrian Grand Prix for this career mode, and it was a pretty good race, and it was a crazy one. So yeah, let's get going for this episode. I did a 2-stop, went from soft to mediums to softs, and it did play out in my favour. So it'll be lights out, and oh, so yeah, it was not a very good opening race start. Eventually work our way up. See, it was a crazy race, as you'll guys see later on, for me especially. And so we're just gonna be focusing on what I was doing and stuff in this race. And so I think Alonso got driver of the day. I'll just say that. Well, yeah, it was a pretty good race and all for me and stuff. So see our number 28 Haas. So we're just behind Vettel at the moment. Just, you know, it's the opening lap. We need to like make this decent lap, and then your last lap counts the most. At least the last 5 laps. So, like, you have to run your best laps on this game. And I will not lie, I use rewinds in this race. I use them a lot, guys, so don't judge. And, yeah, we went on the grass. That was my issue with this race. Like, the car was, it's very understeery around this track, this car especially. And I've had plans of what team I'll drive for next season. So I'll show in the first off, well, like I might do a pre-season / season finale episode. But yeah, so Yuki Tsunoda and the AlphaTauri. It did take, I don't think that took long to get by the Japanese driver. But you know, just trying to get by him and stuff. Yeah, we'd make contact with him. I think that would damage my wing a bit. Oh yeah, that's where that first wing damage came from. Yeah, I had a bit of wing damage this race. You'll see I don't use ERS as much as I use, as I usually do in this race. So we'd have DRS on Yuki. He didn't have DRS, so I used that to my advantage. And yeah, we'd get, that was a crazy pass. See, the AlphaTauri of Tsunoda is now going to be behind me. We didn't give him much space. We didn't give our fellow rookie much space. And I believe, I don't know if we're leading the rookie standings. I'm going to have to check that later on. But, yeah, me, Schumacher, I've been carrying the team. Mick is just being under our shadow. It's sad to say that it's a Schumacher. Because, you know, Mick Schumacher's dad, Schumacher, was 7-time champion of F1. You'd know if you're an F1 fan, unless you're a friend of mine just watches my videos to get my view count. Anyway, yeah, Gasly's probably been one of the best drivers this season to not be in a Ferrari or McLaren or Red Bull or Mercedes. I can say the same for myself. We've been like that this season, because ever since Azerbaijan, that's when we've really shined this season. Because Azerbaijan was our first points finish. In Canada, we got, I think it was 6th place. Last race at France, we missed down the points because of an issue we had with Mr. Lando Norris up here in the McLaren. So let's focus on me again. So the Ferrari boys were pretty fast this race, and I'd actually have battles with Sainz and Leclerc in this race. But yeah, you see 36 laps. It's a short track, the whale-shaped track, I call it most of the times. So we had, did we get DRS again? Nah, we weren't in range, but Tsunoda was. So see everyone just using the slipstreams of the others, and Vettel's having his worst season of F1 in this career mode. Let's be honest, he didn't get in the points, and so far he's got 2 points. I don't think he finished in the points. No, he didn't. Yeah, the Aston Martins are struggling this season, like they're tied with Williams in the points. Because George Russell, remember that Spanish Grand Prix where we could have gotten in the points, but barely missed it. I believe soon they're adding the Imola Romagna track. Yeah, they're adding Imola, so we can do the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix. Or I'm just gonna call it San Marino for the videos. But yeah, we're just gonna not rewind. Fast forward a bit. We'd end up having a battle with Gasly. It was a sandwich between me and the AlphaTauris. And now we at DRS, yeah, you see that track limits, like with this car, is a big issue. So yeah, we'd start catching the Ferraris and the AlphaTauri of Gasly. And those two Ferrari boys, Leclerc and Sainz. So we're just trying to catch Gasly, the Frenchman. And yeah, you see how understeery this car is. Like, this is the worst car in this game. And I just installed a driver update for this game, guys, so expect some drivers to be better than usual. So you probably could start seeing that with Max Verstappen, because he's a big contender for the championship in real life this year so far. So we get by Gasly properly, and time to chase down the Ferrari boys. And I was not using ERS because I'm going to be honest, I don't want to look too dominant in my first season of F1. I'm kind of like that racing gamer, just don't look too dominant. But I don't know, you guys can tell me if you want me to turn up the difficulty so I can have more of a struggling time. Like, I want to wait until a few seasons to become a good driver. Well, at least by my second season to become a top driver, because you guys know I'm definitely not staying with Haas next season, especially 5 in the R&D. If we do stay with Haas next season, it will definitely be for, like, we've become a better team. So we'd pit in this lap for the medium tyres. See, Leclerc pitted at the same time. I did not do that on purpose. Like, he came in, so I'm like, oh, he's coming in as well. So yeah, we'd Leclerc come out ahead of us, and I believe he was on mediums as well. Is he? It looks like it. Yeah, he is, I believe. Oh yeah, he is. He's on the yellow walls. So me and Leclerc were just like, I would have to use up as much of the energy in this car. So I don't think we had DRS, did we? Oh, we did. Yeah. This Haas car is very slow. Like, I don't know how much I have to say. Like, I don't know how we're being so consistent this season, in our rookie year as well. And my goal is to at least get Haas at least P7, the constructors, which will be their second highest in F1, I believe, because their highest is 5th and their lowest is 9th. And right now it's going to be 10th in real life, I think, because in real life they haven't got any points. So we get by Latifi and the Williams. Probably the best paid driver in F1. What I mean by that is, like, the best driver who's in there for money. Sorry, Lance Stroll, but it's true. You drive for Dad's team, mate. Yeah, I don't really. Stroll's a bit of a meme. So Latifi's a meme, but I prefer him over Stroll, and I'm not being biased because I think we actually had an undercut in Science. Was that an undercut? Oh god, yeah. Forgot to mention Leclerc had a lockup. See, yeah, he had a lock up there. We'll get a better view of this. See, lock up on the tires, so we could take advantage. I think it was because, like, he was on the outside of me, so we're just trying to really be myself in this race, and I don't want to be too mistake prone, but fortunately that's the way this game can be sometimes. Like some people in this game are better than others, and I'm one of those players that just rewind a lot because they are very mistakes prone. That's why I was very worried about becoming a league F1 driver, because I'll crash people a lot. But so yeah, yeah, this was a weird moment. Ocon went down. Russell was coming in, I believe. Yeah, he is. And Ocon had a bit of tried going down, but I took advantage of Ocon with that, so it's probably the most fun I had of it with an F1 race in this game. So we're just behind Stroll now. And if you look at the top 10, it's a very shaky top 10, isn't it? Like, you have Hamilton, Verstappen, Ricciardo, you have Tsunoda up there. It just looks weird seeing a AlphaTauri in 5th. And I'm recording this on the 30th of September, and it's probably going to come out on this day. But tomorrow's October for Australia. Yeah. we're just trying to chase down Geo, and yeah, we get by him. Well, not there, obviously. Didn't get by him there, and just trying to chase Geo down. Really is what I'm trying to focus on. It took a while to get by him. I think, like, a lot of drivers had mechanical issues, but got them fixed, so no one DNF'd. But so now running back in the points, the Ferraris behind us, Sainz, Leclerc, Monegasque, the Spaniard. So you see, Ricardo just come out, our fellow Aussie. Is that Ricardo? Yeah, it is. I can tell by the helmet. Weird helmet. Very cool. We get by Giovinazzi. We get by the Mr. Italian, Aero Sauber. They should just bring back Sauber and have Alfa Romeo's. Well, they are Alfa Romeo Sauber. Just trying to chase Vettel down now, who's having the worst season of his F1 career at this point in our career mode. So yeah, we'd get by him there, and I think Stroll's way behind them. We're running 7th. Spoiler alert, we didn't finish there. It was a very crazy race. So the Ferrari boys are chasing each other down. Pierre Gasly, who's quite far behind them. Tsunoda, Alonso now. Sorry if I'm moving very fast this episode, guys. I want to start getting ready for more videos. Like, I think next is British Grand Prix. So, yeah, it's going to be a crazy episode there for Britain. I don't know how we're going to do there, especially in this car. So, oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, so as you see there, we'd spin the car around, and I found it pretty funny. Like, I didn't rewind that because I thought it was funny. Plus, it looked like I was struggling as well, so yeah, the Gaz would get by us, so I wasn't mad. I found it kind of funny. I'm like, alright, well, this car should be running here, especially with the pace I have in this game, in this car, which I might turn up the difficulty to 90. I think it's on 85, so I might turn it up to like maybe early 90s or something. Just try and chase Gasly down. And I never have good pace in this game, so the 5 because my gross. My awareness is terrible. So yeah, you see there we'd lose the rear end a bit. So it was just a battle with Gasly now, and it may feel like a long race, but it really wasn't. Like, it wasn't that long as you could probably think it was. But so if you guys can hear meowing in the background, my cat's in my room. The family cat. So Gasly was pretty fast. Yeah, you see front tires. It was I sometimes left, guys. I'm an idiot. So yeah, Gasly would try to really build this gap, and you know me, I don't take kindly to that shit. So I just try my best to get by this. We haven't got any retirement announcements yet, so I think by at least Brazil we're going to have some driver retirement announcements. Like, other retirements we're going to have this season are going to be Raikkonen, and Alonso might retire at the end of this season. Return for one season. Fast forward a bit, yeah. Gasly and Sainz are pitting, forgot to mention. And, see Lando up ahead. I believe next lap would pit in for some more soft tyres. Yeah, Gio had a DNF. Sorry if I make my lives sound so obvious, guys. I'm pretty bad at that stuff, but wait, I think you'll see him. Yeah, you see Gio there. I'm gonna turn off ghosting, guys, because it's starting to annoy me. So say if like a big crash happens, no one will be a ghost. All of a sudden, it'll be annoying, especially for me. So, like, you would want like a mechanical failure to happen in some videos, and then like a big pile up to like cause big points finishes for people. I don't know why I'm like that. I don't know. But, just try and chase down Perez, and he's in a freaking like he's in the fastest car in this game. So we were not getting by him at all. So we just come in for more softs, and that would be our final stop of the race. That was actually my pit window. But now you see here we come out way behind of these guys. That knowing me, guys, you know what I'm like. So I ain't that shit. So I'd get by the we would get by Ocon. I should make it sound like we, so it feels like you guys are with me on this. But yeah, we get by Vettel. We get by the meme known as Lance Stroll in the Daddy's Cash car. Aston Martin isn't car to sponsor, which the Aston Martin scheme. Look how nice that car is. Besides the pink, I'll say the pink ruins it. Pink and all, but like I like pink, but I think lime Aston Martin, like British green, because Aston Martin's a British car manufacturer, I believe. I don't know. When it comes to nationals, besides like most F1 teams. So yeah, just have a lot of speed in this car. So you see our rival of Raikkonen up ahead. Who I think this is our last race with being rivals with Raikkonen, so I might choose someone who's more, I'll say, easier, so we can beat them easier. Feel like easier team claim to have better teams immediately. So you know how I have like everything on increased as well. So just trying to get by Raikkonen and DRS here, and he's an Alfa Romeo, and that car's meant to be slower than ours, faster than ours, but I have better pace in this car, so I'm sorry if you guys can hear meowing. My cat's asleep, my family cat. Anyway, just try and chase down Alonso now, and he was far away, so it was going to be tough to get that gap closed, but I eventually would start to close that gap down a bit. And you see Raikkonen's just far away. He has no pay man now, like he's retiring in real life. He's an old man, so he needs to chill now, Raikkonen. But yeah, you see we're chasing down Alonso, like as much as I can. Like I think I was using as much ERS as possible. No, I wasn't using it at all. Alright, that's kind of stupid of me. Come on, you guys see the overtake, and when it turns green, that's the ERS deployed. It looks like I wasn't using it because I'm stupid. I am stupid. Yeah, we would without the ERS, it looks like, because yeah, it was just I just have pace for some reason. I don't know why. I have such good pace in this car. It's kind of weird for me. I'm not going to brag about that. Sorry if it sounds like I'm bragging about I have really good pace in this car. You can roast me for like using it on a lower difficulty. Don't give a shit. Get by Alonso and we wouldn't get by anyone else, so nothing else really happened. Going to the final lap. So freaking guys, but yeah, like it was a very interesting race. However, Lewis Hamilton would come through the final corner and he would win the Austrian Grand Prix. And so we weren't even, like, we were only halfway across the race, like, for my last lap. So Alonso, we'd built a big gap on the Ferrari boys. We were not catching at all. So Hamilton, I believe, took the championship lead over Bottas. So yeah, we finished P9, and I believe that's 10 points. So you see, this is the podium. Bottas got fastest lap. And yeah, Hamilton did get the Drivers' Championship lead over Bottas, and nothing else changed. So you see, we're tied with Alonso, and but since Alpine have 2 more points than us, they've got P6 because Ocon has 2 points. So yeah, you see here, Raikkonen's the best driver, and I have points so far this season. So we're still really far behind, but we need to just try and get this car faster. And yeah, that didn't take long, 41 minutes. And, yeah, the grid was, yeah, Alonso got driver of the day as well. I don't know why I should have had it. Um, actually, who had the bet? Ocon should have gotten driver of the day. Yeah, Mick has been struggling all season. So yeah, let's advance.
Performance out there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that. You're surpassing all expectations. Can anything or anyone stop you?
I don't know. I don't want to be cocky. We have a shit power unit, but we have a pretty
It was more
decent
like
aero, so.
Dodgems than Formula One today, wasn't it?
Fuck off. No comments.
Well, thanks anyway.
Go fuck yourself. Fuck off, Claire. No one gives a fuck about her. Anyway, let's have a look at the R&D and stuff. And I believe we beat Raikkonen for this rivalry thing. We'll have a look at that. I believe next is just a British Grand Prix. And after Britain, we have Hungary, Belgium, the Netherlands. What do we have? Well, let's have a look. So we have Netherlands. So we have Britain. We have Hungary, Belgium, the Netherlands, Italy, Russia, Singapore, Japan, USA, Mexico, Brazil, my home, and Abu Dhabi / Dubai / UAE. So wait, still behind slightly. Facilities. Powertrains are worst power unit. Let's have a look at that Actually, I'm gonna quickly turn off the AI quickly of the R&D. We'll have to buy some upgrades myself. R&Ds are. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, that's facilities. I'm an idiot. Wait, what's our worst one here? Durability. All right, we'll have to focus on that then. Available. I don't use this like I usually have on the other AI, so I never check that. Alright, well, looks like I can't manage that. Anyway, here, guys.